What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best running backs currently in MUT 24 at every single budget. This is a video series that we normally put out, but it's been a while since we dropped one of these videos. During this week, I plan on covering a bunch of different positional groups. Might even have 2 of these videos per day over this week, so be on the lookout for it. A lot of times when I'm live streaming on Twitch or even on Twitter, people will reach out and say, Pop, I got 350K. I need a running back. Who do I pick up? So I got you covered with running backs in this video. And like I said, more positional groups will be on the way later today and throughout this week. Now, I like to normally start out with the best free option, and this one is a little bit unknown, but I do just want to give you a heads up in case you were unaware. Within the Super Bowl Field Pass, which is the ongoing promo, we're going to be getting part 2 of this promo this Thursday. And if you look at the Field Pass, you can right now earn a free welcome pack player that can go up to a 93 overall, and you get your choice between Hines Ward and Chuck Howley. Obviously, neither of those players are running backs, but if you look ahead a little bit further here in this Field Pass at level 12 and then also level 16, you're going to get yourself these collectibles, which appears on the left-hand side to feature Christian McCaffrey. So more than likely on Thursday, there's going to be brand new solos, and then the rest of the objectives to give you XP for this Field Pass will be added, and you should be able to earn 4 collectibles to potentially get a free 93 overall Christian McCaffrey. I don't know how good that card is, but right now it kind of looks like it's going to be the best free option that you have at running back. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, Terrell Davis Super Bowl card will be in this video. He is actually a free card that you can take from the 95 overall Super Bowl Field Pass reward here at level 20. You get a fantasy pack for any one of those cards. Terrell Davis is in there if you happen to want him. But let's start out with the best running back, in my opinion, that's going to be under 100,000 coins, and it's going to be Angry Runs Gus Edwards. I actually used this card on my No Money Spent account for a little while. It wasn't too bad at the time. I think at this point in the year, 92 speed is probably a little bit slow. I would see 93 is the bare minimum as far as speed goes on your running back that you would want to be out there using. This one has 92. I do like the balance of the 91 trucking and 92 break tackle. He also doesn't really get any good ability, so if you really desperately need a running back, he's only about 71,000 coins, but at this point, I would wait until Thursday and get that free Christian McCaffrey. I would assume it's going to be much better than this card, but that's your best option under 100K. Everything from here forward is pretty usable. Cordero Patterson, another Angry Runs card, is going to be our best running back under 150K. On average, he goes for about 126,000 coins. This has been one of my favorite running backs of the year so far. 93 speed, 86 catch, 92 trucking, and 93 break tackle. He also has 91 spin move and 90 juke move. Just a really well-rounded, very balanced running back with good running attributes, decent speed at this point in the year, and he can catch the football. This is definitely a favorite of mine for 126K. Not a bad option. Dree Archer is going to be our best running back under 200,000 coins. I personally never use this card. I do obviously like that he has that 95 speed, and he's had this card for well over a month now, about 2 months, so he's been one of the fastest running backs in the game. The main reason I never use him is because of that 73 carry and 57 trucking. He's obviously just a speed back here, but he's very good at that. 95 acceleration, 88 break tackle is pretty good, 88 catch is really good as well if you like to pass the ball. He's going to give you 92 spin move, 94 juke move, so all that for 180K, not a bad option. And with abilities, you do get the decision to make either between jukebox for 1 AP or running back apprentice for 1 AP, so it really depends on your play style, if you pass the ball a lot or if you run the ball a lot on your decision on that one. I think the best value running back out of all the cards that we're talking about in today's video is going to be legend Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to be our best running back under 250K. You can get him on average for about 240K, and he's kind of like Cordero Patterson. He can do just about everything. The catching's a little bit low at this point in the year at 84, but he gives you 95 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 change of direction, 94 trucking, 96 break tackle. His spin move is a little bit low. It's only 88, but that still meets the threshold. And then also the juke is really good at 95. I also love the abilities on this card. You basically have your choice for 1 AP out of evasive, running back apprentice, or tank. So if you like running with power backs, you can go tank. If you pass the ball a lot, running back apprentice is going to give you those additional hot routes, most specifically the table route and then the Texas route to beat man coverage. And evasive is basically like spin cycle and jukebox all together, and to get that for 1 AP is a really, really good setup. So this would be my best value running back out of all of the cards that we're talking about. The best running back under 300k, and I do want to put an asterisk next to this one. I think for me personally, James Cook played much better than Maurice Jones-Drew did, but MJD is cheaper and he gets better abilities. James Cook is a really, really good card from the playoff promo. You can get him on the dot at 300k, 95 speed, 93 acceleration, 94 change of direction. He also has really good catch at 88. Trucking is very low, but break tackle is going to be at 94. Spin and juke move are both 93. He plays very much like an elusive back, and I used jukebox on this card when I was using him. It definitely made a difference compared to the normal juke without jukebox. So really good card, played very well for me. Probably the best running back I've used since Terrell Davis, but I still think MJD is the better option because of the abilities and the coin. Let's jump up 100k and talk about the best running back in the game under 400,000 coins. It's going to be weekly wild card Devin A-Chain. I haven't used this card, but you know, we're all looking at it because it's got 96 speed. That's really the selling point on this card. He's tied with a couple other running backs as the fastest in the game, but he's going to be the cheapest that can get that 96 speed. He also has 94 acceleration, 94 change of direction, break tackle 91, trucking is going to be 87, spin move 90, juke move 92. He does have a really low catch rating, unfortunately, so you might need to use gift wrap on your quarterback if you're going to put this card on the field. And on average right now, he goes for about 395,000 coins. He does get jukebox for 1 AP. That's probably the best ability to use on him. Overall, a good card, but that price point and then the low catching for +1 speed compared to a MJD or even a James Cook, I just personally don't think it's worth it. Our best running back under 500,000 coins is going to be AKA Icky Woods. I've heard great things about this card, and then I've heard bad things about this card, so I haven't used it personally. I don't really know where I stand on this one. I feel like you could probably get a little bit better value and save some coins, but if you do want to take a look at this card, on average he goes for about 451,000 coins, 95 speed, 98 acceleration is really good there, and he's a power back, mind you, so he's really fast. He also gives you the 94 break tackle, 94 trucking, 95 change of direction for a power back is really good, 87 catching. He can pretty much do it all. The one thing I don't like about it, and I'm just reading the attributes here, but he only has 84 spin move. I know a lot of people don't really rely on the spin move, but at this point in the year on a 94 overall running back, I like to see that a little bit higher. He does give you 91 juke move, and he gets good ability, so you can either go tank or evasive, each 1 AP. Can't get him together, of course. Because he's an AKA card, he does get that Wrecking Ball X Factor. If they would have gave him Freight Train, it would have made him that much better. And I'm just giving a prediction here. Very soon, we're probably going to see an LTD AKA either Gus Bus or Quad Father from last year. So either of those cards come out, we're probably going to see a Freight Train X Factor running back, and that will end up being the best running back in the game. But Icky Woods, 451k. I think it's a solid looking card, but I don't think it's worth all of that coin. Now let's talk about the best running backs in the game. I'm going to give you two of them. The first one is going to be Redux/Ghost Derrick Henry. Only 94 speed, which isn't slow. Like, I still think 93 speed and up is very usable, but this card is a little bit outdated. The reason that it's still going to be on my list is because he does get the Angry Runs X Factor, which starts on automatically. It's almost like, as of right now, this year's version of Freight Train, and that's going to make him much more difficult to tackle. So you add that in with the 94 speed, 96 acceleration, change of direction for a Derrick Henry card at 91 is pretty good. Trucking 93, break tackle 96. Unfortunately, spin and juke move both only 88. That still meets the threshold, so you should be okay on that one. But the card is also 700k, which I think for a card that's getting outdated by the minute or by the day, that's a lot to pay, and I just personally wouldn't recommend it. So my favorite running back in the game, but again, I wanted to mention both of them, is going to be this Super Bowl pass Terrell Davis. Really, really good, well-balanced card. The one low rating there is the catching at 72, but I'll say so far, and I don't use gift wrapped on my quarterback, so far He hasn't really dropped any passes, so I think he's going to be okay in the passing game. Look at everything else. 96 speed, 94 acceleration, 94 agility, 96 change of direction, 92 trucking, 95 break tackle. He gives you 91 spin, 94 juke move. He can pretty much do it all. Now, you can use your light up token on him, but I don't think it's worth it at the end of the day. Without that token, he gets a pretty good ability combination because you're going to get Energizer for 0 AP regardless of what bucket you use, either 4th or 5th one there. That's going to replenish the stamina after successful spin and juke moves. That alone is really good, but when you pair that with Evasive, which is only 1 AP, Energizer plus Evasive for 1 AP total, I really like that. And again, I talked about it with the Field Pass. You can potentially get this card for free. I don't think it's going to be the best choice out of that fantasy pack, but if you really need a running back, you might look that way. If you want to buy him, currently he's about 615,000 coins, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down in price when part 2 of the Super Bowl promo comes out this upcoming Thursday. And there you have it. Those are the best running backs in the game currently for every single budget. Let me know what players I left off the list, who you guys using at running back right now. Leave it down below in the comment section. And thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.